Hey everybody, welcome to the GMG review. Today we're taking a look at CADIA Stands, the new release of all brand new models, the glow up for the Astra Militarum, or as I call them, the Imperial Guard from Games Workshop, that they kindly sent along as a complimentary review copy. Now, if you want to check out the codex in this box review, you can go up here in the cards. I did that as a whole separate video. What we're gonna look at right now is the new Cadians. Have a look at the new models. They've been plastered all over Warhammer community for a while. But this is a big glow up, man. I didn't realize the plastic Cadian sprues, although they got like an upgrade sprue of like new heads and guns and stuff a little while ago, it's like 20 years old. It's from the Ioterra campaign. Like, Ash, that's a while ago, man. So yeah, I figured this was worth a separate review. Those are some venerable miniatures. They've been replaced by an all new set. So let's crack open the box and see what we got going on here as far as new miniatures. So, nice packaging. It's pretty stuffed. Like normally there's some give to these things. This is a heavy box because, well, in the grim darkness of the far future, life is cheap and you need a lot of guys to fight your wars. So let's have a look at what we got going on here. Now, my understanding, having looked through some stuff, is this. I think this is going to be the combat patrol eventually too. It's going to come with 20 new plastic Cadians. It looks like that looks like a command squad frame. 2 frames of those, mortar teams, and a Sentinel. Cool. So there's our core sprues. I'm going to put some of it away. We got this. Oh, that's not great. Oh, okay, well, and it is a very packed box, as I said. My codex has a little ding in it. That's okay. I'm hoping that that's not the case very often. But you can see it went right through the poster there. That's what these are for. These posters to protect the models and stuff. But it looks like something got through the demons. And then our instructions. And those would be the mortars, and that would be the Sentinel. It looks like, and then the rest of our bases. And are they 28 mils or are they 25 mils? You know what's going to tell us? The instructions. 28 millimeters for the command squad. And the jabronis are on 25 millimeter. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the command squad being slightly bigger to pick them out. They did it with the Kazarkin too in the box set. I kind of like the fact that your characters and your command squad troopers are on slightly bigger bases just to make them pop out of the crowd. Because you're going to have a lot of guards standing around. So I'm actually completely fine with that. I think that's cool. It's a very subtle visual thing, but it means that they pop off nicely. And then the mortar teams. Yep, all 3 weapon options. Ooh, I wonder if you could actually make that and that modular. Or if there's any replacement pieces there. I bet you could do that. I bet you could make the cannon and the mortar, because they have the same loader. It looks like just slightly different missiles, and have those pop on and off. Because that looks like totally separate pieces. I'm not 100% sure, obviously, but... Oh, that piece might get reused. C21, let's have a look. Does C21 get used? So the green variant uses C21 in the middle. And then does the mortar do the same thing? Whoops. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for blue. Yeah, because it's all the same up to this point. And then if I want to make the gun... No, it doesn't. Sweet. I think you could probably make both, actually. Yeah, it looks like you do. C19... and C20 for the side pieces, and then C21 sits in the middle. So you can definitely make both these. That's so cool. I mean, definitely. I'm looking at the instructions. But the gun shields are totally different, and the mounting system's in the middle for the mortars, and on the sides for the cannon. Oh, cool. So unless you're making the last cannon, it looks like you could actually make both these and have them be swappable. And because they're both being loaded with rockets and stuff, they use the same loader. That's perfect. Cool, that's handy, that's good information. Looks like you can make both these, right? And have them both go swap back and forth, just magnetize the mounts. Neato, that's cool, I like that a lot. And obviously the way the guns go onto the Sentinels, it looks like you can magnetize all the gun options if you wanted to. On both sides, they're just little like central ports. Nice, cool design. Very cool, all right, let's look at the actual frames now. Oh, also you get your stratagem cards, let's open that. And see what, this is my Minatorium issue Benchmade knife. I use it only for this episode. So what's in here? This is probably stratagems, maybe something else. Stratagem. Seems like a lot for stratagems. Oh, it's your orders too. That's handy. Okay. So that's all stratagems, and the rest of these are orders. On your psych powers. And then core stratagems. Okay, that's not so bad. It's not all stratagems. That feels like a lot of stratagems. Volley fire, experienced eye. I mean, I guess there's this many. War gear stratagems. And then orders. Yeah, I guess the orders are what's going to take up a bunch of this. And then it's just bases. So that's handy. That's nice they give you that. It's like a little sweetie on top of like the contents of what I think is going to be the... It looks like it's maybe the battle force. Let's have a look. Well, obviously I just looked at the frames for these, but I do definitely think... Yeah, because it's the core base plate, and then being able to make both those is really nice, actually. So you can make 4 potential options. New Sentinel's really cool. Oh, those almost look like they're magnet holes. I bet you could just pop a magnet in that. Oh, these heads are really cool too for when it's not armored. I'd probably make them armored just like the model bore. But there's kind of like a almost like a ball cap head. And there's male and female pilots and stuff, which is cool. Pilot legs are stuck on there. All right, let's look at the command squad. Is this the command squad? This is not. This is the infantry squad, sorry. So 10 guys on a frame. Lots of cool heads, actually. I really like those. And the new, like they're the old school Rogue Trader helmets, which I think is awesome. They're way less boxy, and they just look way more in proportion. The las guns are cooler too, I think. They're a little bit more old school las guns, and they have the bullpup folding stocks on some of them, which is nice. Yeah, there's a bunch of different kind of like las guns in there. I like that. I like that the las guns are all slightly different. They're not like identical. So that's kind of like the current gen las gun that's on all the Cadian frames. And then the backpacks are like actually like molded to them. They've got like musette bags and stuff on their chests, which is really cool. Yeah, I really like that. That's a nice frame. But what's cool is it's still flat shoulders, so you can swap the arms between all these bodies. So even though we've got some nice poses like running and jumping and not all just standing at attention firing their las guns, these guys can still have their weapons kind of put on any body. And you can see here like the arm sets for like the melta-gun, totally separate from the bodies. So you can mix and match still. The knee pads are really nice, like the legs are really cool and in proportion. I'm really happy with this frame, and there's so many heads, because that's the big thing that differentiates. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 heads for 10 guys. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, that doesn't count what's in the command squad too. So 2 frames of these, 25 different heads for 10 guys, because that's what's going to give you some variation, that and putting different weapons on different bodies. And then the command squad frame, lots of heavy weapons, but no, actually some doubling down. 1, 2 melta-guns, 2 flamers, 2 grenade launchers, and 1 plasma gun, or 2? Where's another plasma gun? I'm just getting another plasma gun. Oh, there it is right there. So yeah, multiple weapon options. Cool. And then you get your banner, med pack, bits of terrain, the big master vox, that's so cool. And then all your officer bits as well. So you can give them all chainswords if you want for the lasgun guys, plasma pistols. There's a power fist, power sword. All your options are here. And again, a million heads, like different Vox heads, different medic heads, different like veteran heads and gunner heads. And then these ones have gas masks. Oh, those are so cool. And the faces are separate with like the little gas mask piece that pokes in. I really like that. That's cool. Yeah, and there's like 3 officer heads. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with gas masks. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so 14 heads for 5 guys. That's plenty. There we go. Well, that is a real glow up for the Cadians. Obviously, the classic, whatchamacallit, Cadian's been around for a while. And I'm excited to see what's in this book. So let's check that out. You can go up in the cards and check out the video, going through the codex, and there's a look at the new Cadian plastics. I think I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I know Jay likes guard. So, and he's painted the Kazakin already. So big thanks for watching. We'll see you for more GMG reviews, and thanks for Workshop for sending along the complimentary copy of the box checkout. Thanks to Mash. Never gaming. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look to the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Death Ray Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.